What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Persona 5 Royal. No, I have not purchased any more DLC since the last video. I wasn't sure if anybody was wondering, hey, is he buying more? Is he just buying all the DLC in between the videos? No, I'm not. Alright, so I've got level 2 and everything right now. We've got, what, exams coming up on the 11th. It's Saturday today. I want to try studying, trying to get that boost in knowledge. Hey. I could read, start trying to get boost in proficiency. You know, I'm actually going to start reading The Art of Charm. So trying to boost that. Start working on my charm just because I feel like that would be a... Yeah. Because I know I need that. I'm going to need at least another level or 2 in charm to boost Makoto's confidant rank down the line. So on the forum, nice job sticking to that stalker. Yeah, the aficionado website. What are you talking about? Blah, 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 blah.
How have things been? You know, with the special activities. Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
Yeah, fan site?
The Phantom Thieves aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda. Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the...
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Mishima.
To make the name popular, right?
Is this really necessary?
Of course it is. The principles the Phantom Thieves represent really resonate with me. I mean, you guys are bringing rotten adults like Kamoshida to justice. How could I not be on board with that? So actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive.
I don't like you.
I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
What?
Strategic image management representative. Rolls off the tongue, don't you think? Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Mishima seems motivated. Rank 2.
All right.
Mishima will not give you information on targets and mementos after making a target change of heart. Meet with Mishima to deepen the trust between you. He will give you more information on new targets.
I might be overworking myself, though. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
Oh, I'm Mia. Listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier, found a bunch of hater comments on the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad. I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point, I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. Yeah, calm down, dude. Don't worry, I'm cool. Stand up after an all-nighter. Gives me this natural high, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. Well, duty calls. I better set out for battle on the fan site. Time for a wild night of blah, blah, blah. I'm still not a Mishima fan. I just can't.
Hey.
I just can't like him.
Well then.
It reminds me of the Home Shopping Network. We could hang out with Sojiro.
Yeah. All right then.
All right, that's it for tomorrow's curry. Hey, how's it going? You getting any better at remembering how to handle different bean types? Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the flavor for a cup of coffee: grind, heat, and time. First up is the grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for medium fine. Are you listening to me? What grind are you supposed to use? Medium fine. Right, keep up the good work. It doesn't net much profit given the effort it takes, but hey, money is money. I'm not going to forgive you if you serve our customers crap coffee, though just remember that. Who could this be? Yes, hello? How do you get this number? Now, where? Fine.
Sorry.
Sorry, something just came up. We can keep going with the lesson some other time. Is it trouble? What, you worried about me? Yeah, it's nothing you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone. Oh, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up the shop. It's nice having someone around to help out at times like this. Turns out you're actually a harder worker than I thought. Keep it up. I believe we can do one more rank with Sojiro before it kind of time locks, if that makes sense.
The rest is on you.
Okay, I'm off. Don't eat all our food while I'm gone. What I mean by time locks is we can't advance a social rank, the confidant rank, until he hits. It's sometime in the middle of August, I think. It's after we rescue Futaba. Hey, you getting everything closed up? Sorry about earlier, had to take care of some business, but don't worry, I'll put you to work when we've got lots of time on our hands. I'm ready to work. Raring to go, huh? Some work ethic you got there. Well, just make sure you turn off the stove before you head to bed. I was reading some tweets. I think it was a Marty Sleva tweet. That's what it was. And he said something about how he feels like he's way further ahead with confidants and social stats and everything than he would have been at. I think he said he just finished the Futaba Palace.
It's pretty rough.
He just finished Futaba's Palace, and he's much further ahead than, he was playing vanilla. And he thinks a lot of it has to do with the fact that, we get free time at night now. Allergies?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed and everything feels weird. But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
But no, I mean, what I mean by having, more time at night is the fact that, we can go to Mementos, or we can go somewhere during the day And actually, you know, we can go to the palace, we can go to Mementos, and then we actually have the night to also do something. You know, we don't have to head straight to bed. Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school is kind of different right now? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. That's true. I wish someone just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes, and that's victory enough for me. I wonder what's going to happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's going to have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true. Not any sympathy. He got what he deserved, for sure. Hey, I have some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. It's possible with me, but I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something. Yeah, I'm a piece of cake. You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out by the school entrance. From what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takahashi. I know you can handle this. Alright, so we now have a new target.
Yep.
If we're all here, you want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams? Don't worry about that stuff. Let's just ignore the details and just start charging in head first. That's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target. That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima. Oh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You really do anything to avoid studying, huh? And we have to confirm our requests. Then we can explore Mementos. Oh, cool! Like you look carefully, you can actually see the pollen in the air. View requests.
Well then.
All right, do you guys remember the most important step the Phantom Thieves need to take before we can steal someone's heart? Come on, just tell us. Oh, do you mean the calling card? But wait a sec, did we send one last time? The treasure materializes when we change the target's subconscious with a calling card. That's the rule when dealing with a palace. But in Mementos, it seems like we can just go to the target immediately. Wait, what? We don't need a calling card or nothing? Seems, something else already exists that fills that role. Fortunately for us, Mishima put a comment up on the forum saying the Phantom Thieves are coming. For a small target, that's enough of a calling card. That alone will put some fear in them for a while. Even that Nakanohara must have seen Mishima's comment about him on the fan site, and that's why the nav picked up on him. Can we really leave something that important to someone else? The desires of the Memento Shadows are nothing compared to those of the palace rulers. Still, we need to unanimously agree on our target. No ignoring the rules, even for smaller ones. Anyway, let's get to discussing the intel we've gathered. The intel is on an arrogant brown-haired bully. He's a student at Shujin. Things have gone a little too far for just bullying, though. He's abusing and blackmailing kids. He's a perfect target. Come on, let's take him down. Are you sure you aren't just excited to go to Mementos? Then again, we can't really leave a guy like that be. We should go. No objections, right? We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. Okay, all that's left now is to take down the target in Mementos.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, you can quick travel in Mementos opening menu. This way is certain locations. Tell you before we head in. Those were the last I had. You're on your own for now, okay? Achoo, the pollen count's out of control today. And what do you mean? Mementos is affected by the emotions of the public. Wait, so you're saying weather changes people's feelings? Not just Mementos, the shadows inside too. This is really similar to the Midnight Channel from Persona 4. Where if it was raining, the shadows were stronger, something like that. The type of challenge will depend on what kind of weather it is. On days with bad weather like rain, Mementos will be more dangerous. However, this is also a chance to get extra items. Enemy reinforcements will be more common, but sometimes they will be rare enemies. Also, the items you find may be more valuable, and there will be a greater number of chests. Make good use of these chances. What happens when there's a ton of pollen? I'm not too sure, but the impact on Mementos is depending on how the public is feeling. How have you seen other people come to think of it? The kids in my class have bad allergies. They all really seem out of it. Basically, yeah, more likely to find enemies sleeping. So it'll probably be easier to beat shadows and ignore them completely. Come on, let's go find the targets. What are my personas at right now? Nah, I don't have a lot of them. Yeah, let's just head out. And, what was it? As I said in the last video, my approach to Mementos is I will show you guys the main targets, you know, the important stuff, but for the most part, the level grinding, just going floor to floor, I'll just cut out just so you know, you guys don't have to watch all of that stuff. So, that's the plan at least.
Hey, good job.
Hey!
That one closed-up door is finally opened. Are you the one who did that? I knew it. Mementos filled me in on it. But thank you. I should be able to find more flowers deeper down. Well, I should get going. Good job.
I love he honks his horn when he says good job. Makes me smile. We bumped into that guy again. What was his name? Oh, you mean Jose? I think that's what they said. I think it is Jose. Right? He's such an adorable little kid, isn't he? Panther, I'm adorable too, you know? Yeah. Anyway, he said he was looking for flowers and wanted our help. Sounds like he'll reward us too. Doesn't it seem like helping him would be worth it? I guess I am kind of curious about what we'll get. Why don't we look around for him? Probably still some around here. Look for him is fine. Risky stay in any one area for too long. There's this one really fearsome shadow of Mementos. If we hang around too long, he'll hunt us down. Yeah, it's the Reaper. The hell are you talking about? Yeah, if you spend too much time in one area, in Mementos, a frightening shadow called the Reaper may appear. The Reaper is extremely powerful. Excuse me. Engaging in battle is not advised. If you hear the sound of chains, leave the area immediately. Okay, so, you know, I might show this. Okay, so apparently picking up these flowers doesn't actually change anything. Alright, I wasn't sure if we were going to get, like, a cutscene. Oh! Actually, I see Jose. So I found Jose.
Oh, mister.
What's up, kid?
Hey, good job. Huh. What you got there? That's really neat.
Jose's looking at my crystal of lust.
Wow. This is amazing. I recognize it from my studies. I'm feeling strong human desires coming from this accessory, but it still hasn't reached its full potential. May I see it? I won't do any damage to it. I promise. If I just do this, and then this... Done. Here you go, mister. Now that accessory can use its full potential.
Ring of Lust.
Let me know if you find any others like it, okay? Learning about desires also teaches me more about humans.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Here, before I forget. Remember when I told you I'd come up with a fun game for us to play in Mementos? I thought of this after seeing the subway in the other world. This will also prove that you're checking for flowers in all sorts of places here. The stamps have different rewards for the flowers, so try to get as much of both as you can. Okay, so while exploring Mementos, you may find stamp podiums placed by Jose for you. You will only receive one stamp per podium, but after you have collected multiple stamps, Jose will help you with your investigation. So, got any flowers for me, mister? If you do, let's trade. I've got some really good stuff. So, first... You know what? I guess it's kind of good for me because I always make it a policy. You know, I check every inch of every floor before I move on, for for leveling purposes, because I fight everyone I find, and so like I said, I do that for leveling purposes, and I do that for just items and whatnot. Great stuff for flowers. Okay, when you speak to Jose in Mementos, you will be able to trade flowers for items. Different items cost different amounts of flowers. The rarer the item, the higher the price. These flowers cannot exist outside of Mementos, so be careful. You will lose all flowers you collected when you leave. Okay. Alright, so I have 27. I'll always take a soul drop. Well, nah, I'll keep collecting them and try and get a snuff soul a little later on. Okay, so this is with stamps. I can change mementos for you in all sorts of ways. When you collect stamps, you will obtain points that you can use to have Josei change the environmental cognition. There we go. By changing the cognition, you will be able to increase the amount of money, experience, or items you can obtain in mementos. You will be able to choose which effects to increase by delegating points. Use your points wisely to help you make your investigation easier. You can reset the points you delegated by using flowers. However, the more points you delegated, the more flowers you will need. You can view the current cognition change. Okay. That's cool. I just don't have any points. So, nothing I can do.
Speaking of...
Oh, that's right. I should mention something about those flowers you're collecting. For some reason, you can't leave mementos with them. They'll disappear on you. It's weird, but it'd be so sad to collect flowers just to have them disappear on you. What a waste, am I right? So, don't forget to come bring them to me before you leave mementos, okay? That should do it. Good job. Alright. I love the rear on the break. That's Takahashi's shadow, huh? This guy's bullying is real bad. From what I hear, it's mostly blackmail, taking money from people, that kind of thing. If we don't make him change, blah 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 blah.
It's not my fault.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to read the whole thing. It's theirs for not standing up for themselves.
What was that?
That's no reason. How's it their fault when you don't give them any choice, huh? You're the lowest of the low, bullying people weaker than you, knowing they can't fight back. Well, I mean, that's a very key component of bullying. I mean, it's pretty much what you do. It's hard to bully people who are stronger than you. It's.
Come at me, bro.
The hell, you're all ganging up on me too. Are you Phantom Thieves? Are you Phantom Thieves? Some kind of gangs, protectors of justice? My ass! Don't act all high and mighty with me when you don't know anything. And he is a Jack Frost. You're the one who doesn't know anything. Let's get him. I already told you I didn't do anything wrong. Listen to me, damn it.
Come.
Alright, so we're going to be fighting against a Jack Frost. I don't have anyone other than Orpheus who knows that kind of magic. So...
Jack Frost! You're mine.
Oh, you dick.
Persona!
Oh, if you want to know what skill that Ring of Lust gave us, it's Champion's Cup, and it restores a medium amount of HP and increases attack for one ally for 3 turns. So that's what that new ability that Josei gave us does, and I think that's awesome. Now let's beat this thing into the dirt. And it doesn't have that weakness. That's great.
Let's rock!
No, no. I only have one.
Persona! Go down!
Oh, come on, Ryuji.
Pretty good. Swinging fastball!
Oh, that's cool. It even has its own custom, its own, like, fancy custom, animation. There we go. Words.
Let's give him some payback!
Persona!
I'm gonna give Ryuji just a little bit of something to work with, just in case he gets hit.
Let's go. Ravage them!
Huh? You got a new skill?
I didn't have a choice.
But if I didn't do it, they're gonna hurt me. I don't want people taking my money from me anymore. What are you talking about? If I don't go after him, I'm the one who's gonna get bullied. I can't take it. I just can't. Oh, I get it now. There's an even bigger bully ordering this guy around who's behind all of this. Hey, didn't you just say it's people's own fault for not standing up for themselves? That's... please, help me. Alright. Thank you. Oh, thank you, you wonderful Phantom Thieves. This guy, fickle fellow, isn't he? I'm counting on you. You guys promised. Fine, but you better apologize to the people you bullied. Alright, we got a treasure. Not a great treasure, but eh.
Well then.
That takes care of that. We should, what should we do? Keep exploring. Yeah, we're gonna keep exploring. We haven't hit the next wall yet.
No.
Come on, man. Hey!
Is this...
Hey!
You want me to change mementos? Sure. Here we go. Just watch. I've learned all about this. You see, the cognition flowing through mementos. It's got these things that are similar to what you humans call pressure points. There. That should have changed it for you. Don't believe me? Just take a look for yourself. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just as I said, the flowers disappear. So far, yeah, I only have 10, but I got some items. It's fine. That's new. Alright, jeez. I'm pretty exhausted from going to the metaverse. Let's just take it easy instead of going out. After exploring the metaverse will leave you drained, so it's best to not travel It's best not to travel far afterwards. You can, however, spend time in LeBlanc and in your room, so plan accordingly. Okay.
Ah, you're back.
Interesting. So I can still do stuff here, but I can't go out and do shit. Understandable. They've got to place some restriction on it, I guess. Yeah, but still, I can at least, you know, now read, and I can do something here to help me later on in the game. Alright, okay.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
Yeah, we're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up.
God damn, I love Makoto's eyes. I think that that's the most striking thing about her character. It's those just piercing red eyes.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready? Now then, blah blah. The end of the Heian. I believe it's Heian, but I could be incorrect. Period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you all have been waiting for. As described in the tale of the Heike, I don't know. It was a time when all was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate patronage. The term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Amamiya-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You know, the time period Yoshitsune was active in.
This is
I'm
it.
taking a shot because he was talking about the. Okay. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period, but despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero.
Nice going!
Yeah, I'm a genius. Bow, peasants. Blah, blah, blah.
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you can always leaven the day up, head to Mementos. It'd be nice if we can get some info on a target before we go, though, which I already have. Yeah, what you up to? I'm still hanging in the hallway. Decide later. Alright, so we can boost our... Well, that was yesterday, so... Alright, so we boost Ryuji, we boost with An, or with the Kemi. Okay. Where are each of them ranked at right now? So, Morgana's at 2, Sojiro's at 3, An's at 2, Ryuji's at 3, and... Oh, Takemi's only at 1. You know what? Let's focus on our teammates for now. Let's see. An... Will we pick up a skill at rank 3? We'll pick up follow-up. Ryuji, he'll stealth dash. Makes you less likely to be found in the metaverse while dashing. Ooh, that's a cool skill. But you know what? I think An is probably the better move right now. I am going to go out because I want to check one thing.
I can see it.
It's these tables. I want to see, can we... Oh, wait, no, I guess she'd be up on the top floor, seeing she's a first year. Yes, I keep looking for the new girl. I just want to be friends. Nope, no, not around here? Okay. Let's respond to An. Thanks, we'll be going to Inokashira Park. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think I always call the place Inkashira, and I always mispronounce it.
All right.
Damn, I'm just trying to keep myself awake right now. I got really tired. Oh, cool, the train background. I got really tired in like the last 20 minutes. Man, big open places like this are great. I think my training's going to go super good today. So remember how I said before, I want to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way to do it. You're amazing. I got this. I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. So basically, I want you to say stuff that, and I'll try not to get fazed by it. What kind of stuff? We've already started. I won't let hesitation shake me. Okay, come on, hit me with your best shot. You're an airhead. Yeah. And response was annoying. What else? I love you.
Wait!
That's cheating. You're disqualified. Wait, is this how the game is supposed to go? Oh well, on to round 2. Bring it on. This won't help you. You know, I kind of feel like this won't make our persona stronger. You're right. Huh, something's not right.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I just got an email from the agency. The next shoot is really far. Wait, what's this at the end? And it's a notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then when asked why they didn't come, the models say they all heard change in schedule. Sounds like shoots have been real hectic with all the scrambling they've had to do for substitutes. Has it happened to you? No, I haven't missed a single shoot so far. It's probably really confusing the staff to see a sub showing up too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Though actually my first modeling gig was as a sub. That was back when I was still in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for their event. Oh, I haven't told you. My parents are both fashion designers who put on some seriously extravagant shows. They jump from country to country, so I only see them for half of the year, maybe less these days. Are you lonely? I'm used to it by now. It was rough when I was little, though. It was just me and our living caretaker. I didn't really have any friends. Wow, that got dark fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modeling, it almost feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I want to make a living out of it. After all, that's where Kamoshida first spotted me, and that's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the Phantom Thieves are more important to me right now. Nobody can be my substitute there. That's why I need to get stronger. And we get follow-up.
Oh, yeah.
When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was a femme fatale, blah, blah, blah. She was a really good person, per se, but she was beautiful, strong, and sincere. She was always said whatever she wanted, something for justice, blah, blah, blah. I know I'm just kind of blah, blah, blahing through the end of this, but it really, what the hell does it matter? Hey, it's me. Thanks for coming with me today. So after we met up, I tried doing some runway walks on the way home, like how a cool, sexy woman would walk. Then some girl who was watching me nearby started copying me and runway walked with me. She had to have seen me, right? Do you think she thought I was cool? Was she a child model? It could be. It's almost enough to make me blush, kind of. To be honest, I feel kind of bad for her. She has no idea that the real me is a human disaster. I guess I still got a long way to go, but I'm not giving up. I made a decision that I'm going to get stronger, so I need to overcome any obstacles. Thanks for hearing me out. Okay, bye.
Ah, you're back.
Hey.
Blah, blah, blah. Just thought a new way to help you. Do you have time today? Okay, so we can study with Ryuji. Go see Mishima. Oh, that's right. We can also start working towards boosting with the Yoshida Street Order. But to do that, I'm gonna have to start working at the Beef Bowl shop. With exams soon. Yeah, but I'm already ready to boost my relationship with Ryuji anyways. I don't really need to study because it's not gonna give me a boost. I might as well see Mishima now. Yeah, I think that's probably the smartest option. Or the most efficient way to do this. Oh, I forgot to mention, but we're meeting up with some fangirls today. All thieves are supposed to have some special ladies, right? Yeah, I'm already taken. Huh? It's too late to cancel, though. I'm already confirmed with them.
Actually,
Basically, I met some cool girls at the fan site, and we thought it'd be fun to an in-person meetup. Oh, that reminds me. They think we're just part of the fandom. Blah, blah, blah. Don't spill the beans. I hate you. Part of the fandom. That's what users on the fan site call themselves. It's really caught on as the forums got more popular. Either way, you should get excited about this. Mingling, blah, blah, blah. Though, to be honest, I've never actually met somebody online. Blah, blah, blah. I really hate you. Blah, blah, blah. It's way past our meeting time. Yeah, we're getting blown off. Probably saw you in your school uniform and thought you looked dumb. Wait, was that a train announcement? I just heard someone say Shibuya. Are you close by? Oh, no, I'm not calling you a liar. Well, really, you were, but whatever. So, both of them apparently got sick. They're just going to stay home. Ha ha ha. Seemed like they were really into the idea on the forum. Oh, well, my bad. I was so busy with all the new forum posts, I didn't have time to really vet them too much. Yeah, don't overwork yourself, dude.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not. This was just a learning experience.
All right.
But all this aside, I have some really good info ready for you guys. I won't let you down. I'll prove just how useful I can be to the Phantom Thieves. And he is now extra motivated.
All right.
And boosts experience we get from battle. I bet those girls would never have flaked if they knew I'm friends with the real-life Phantom Thieves. Being a guardian of justice isn't easy.
Let's go home.
Oh, I'm Amiya. Sorry for dragging you out for no reason. People typically use an alias online, so a lot of them don't hold back when they comment. I thought it was going to be a great opportunity, but I hear that kind of stuff in person. You'll get it right next time, dude. Yep, leave it to me. Next time, we're gonna blah, 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 blah. Can't believe this is school assembly during exam week. The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's got to be about Mr. Kamoshida again. Ugh, I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's got to have nothing to do with students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Sounds pretty rough.
Mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you.
Well, shall we begin?
Now then, let the first day of exams begin. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? I believe that was Yoshitsune.
Ooh, we can do this.
An essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think about it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? His name was... Oh, crap. Minamoto Yoritomo. That's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother, but they ended up coming into conflict. And in the end, when they had to oppose each other, I believe Yoritomo won. Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the, figures with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person, though. People love rooting for an underdog. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo. And I finished in time. Look at me go. Put down the pencils. Alright, so it still kind of sends us on autopilot during exams.
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon seeing an illusion in this figure? Obstruction, exaltation, hallucination. It's cognition, I believe.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same? Which of the following maps? Really, any flat map can be drawn. It's both.
Ooh, we can do this.
Any flat map can be drawn with 4 colors. Actually, I don't think it has. Does it have to be flat? I think it's a 2D image. 3-dimension, you might need more colors. I'm not sure.
Let's get started.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I got the question right. Does everyone have blah, blah, blah? Name the book that defined male factor as chief factor. Shit. I believe it is The Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
Took a shot in the dark. What character archetype refers to the mysterious and seductive woman, typical with ulterior motives? That is a femme fatale.
We can do this.
All right, well, I got all my questions right.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone...
The fuck was that? That wasn't like something happened. Like you didn't trip. Nothing. You literally just headbutted the microphone.
You can even call me Doc if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh, I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Shoved out of the way. I believe he's a new confidant.
You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Not really.
Quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Well, I mean, I had to deal with cops and being arrested and all that stuff. You know, so Kamoshida wasn't really that bad.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
You know what? I actually kind of like him. Tell me more of these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Nice save.
The school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity, like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it might aid, in our Phantom Thief activities too.
Snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks.
Actually, he had me at snacks.
So, which way are you leaning?
Yeah, no harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Plus snacks.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Yeah, I've made a deal with Maruki.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state.
Ow, shit, that hurt.
You know?
Sorry. Cracked my knuckles against my desk.
Give me a name.
Bite me. Oh, sorry. That's too aggressive. I love your sister.
Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of with the birth of the counselor persona.
Really? Really? That's the name of it?
A blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
That's the name of this arcana, is the counselor arcana? Okay.
All right.
So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
I have to, I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you are all being offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not to speak to him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. You guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? It kind of sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Let's do it. Yeah, probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Lady Aon's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't, draw attention to yourself, okay? Stupid hiccups. Excuse me. Yeah, I believe this guy's confidant ranks are necessary to get all the extra content and whatever. Because I think I mentioned this before. I know there are 3 characters that we have to max out the confidant ranks. I believe those. At least I believe there are 3 that you have to max out. I believe it's this guy's. Hence the warning that he's only going to be here till November. It's this guy's. Kasumi, the new first-year chick, and Akechi. So, at least I have a feeling that Akechi isn't going to die like he did in Vanilla, that he's going to somehow survive that incident, or at least he'll survive the incident if we max out his confidant ranks, and then he'll continue to join us in that new semester. Just a guess, but...
Welcome.
Oh, I have to fucking read. Welcome, are you here for the counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Not at all, it's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? Take the snack.
Well,
Shall we get started? Oh, but first, just relax. All right. I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense, but don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. Haha. No, it's all right. Sorry, I should probably put more inflection in my voice, sound like I actually give a shit. I know I need to talk to somebody about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. You know, I got free counseling or whatever from my university. I got it. They, any like psychology students or whatever, they basically, got like, I don't think clinical hours is the right term for it, but there was some, some program or whatever. I think it was for graduate degrees or something that they actually had to do like, time in our counseling center. So, we talked to people and they would get so pissed at me because I would never talk about anything that was how to put it. I don't know. Like this, even sitting down with a counselor to somebody like me is really weird because I have such massive trust issues with individuals, that it's so hard for me to share with them. So it's, they kind of looked at me like, I feel we talk a lot, but you don't say anything. And I'm like, you caught me. They also didn't like the fact that I called them brain wranglers, because there was a Kyle Kinane bit, as he always put it, if you're going to hire a brain wrangler, pay full price. They weren't fans of that. I don't know why I went on this tangent. It just felt fun for me to talk about. Because I also like to say the word brain wrangler as much as I can. I see that's so much, God, fuck me. I see that's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiho. And? At first, I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But...
Right.
Later, I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo fuck! Okay. Undo Shiho's suffering. I cannot enunciate. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you've got the wrong. Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. Well, I mean, you kind of have to mature pretty quickly in the situation she was in. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So what's on your mind now? Right now, I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now that's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe away every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh, no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest. Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime. Will do. See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, Ren. How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should go give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you'd think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done. This one's super special. It's not even anywhere on the forum yet. Anyway, do you remember the bully Daisuke Takahashi, whose heart you changed earlier? Well, it turns out there were some people... God, fuck me, I cannot read. Well, it turns out there was someone pulling the strings the whole time. It seems like Takahashi... Whatever. didn't have a choice but to listen to what this guy told him to do, but ordering someone to bully other people is a pretty crappy thing to do, isn't it? That's clever in a way. Yeah, but I can't forgive someone that's terrible. This person has to be somewhere in our school, right? You should go look around. In the meantime, I'll secretly do a little more research too. If we want to go after the target, we'll need a name. Let's investigate the school. The one who bullies bullies.
How are you?
Ah, hello. Are you here for a session as well? You too, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he ever came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard, though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
All right, then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I really didn't have much choice. Yeah, we made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth your time. Or worth the trouble, whatever.
I see.
I see. Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Amamiya-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. I'm doing okay now. Well, you weren't before, I take it. Try not to push yourself too hard, okay?
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note, that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't really manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for. Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already... I can't freaking read right now. This is what happens when I try and record at 2 in the morning. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you've just met, huh? Yeah, but it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation? You really are strong, Amamiya-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry this went on longer than I expected. Somehow, the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people. So, I'll need more details.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help me with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories, and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I've got a lot of snacks, too. You can have them. They're yours. Okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well...
Let's see. I know... Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Maruki has grown deeper. I gotta say, I kind of like him. Interesting character. When Joker's inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately. Ooh, that's a nice ability. I can't remember. There's one that if you let sit long enough, I believe it is fear. It not only drains your, or is it, it's fear or despair? I can never remember. One of those gives you an instant kill.
I know.
Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got free time or when I need some input from you. That should do it.
Now.
now I better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and whatever. Let's see. First off, thanks to Marky's mental training. Holy shit, that too? Oh, I will take that.
See you.
Oh, and I get an item to... Oh, because he has snacks. Okay, I've been recording for about 2 hours now, and with all the cuts for everything that we did in Mementos, that time is probably going to drop well lower. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try again sometime, but we should definitely get some sleep for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of exams, right? Oh, okay, so I'm not allowed to go do stuff?
Let's go to bed.
Okay, I actually am being forced to go to bed. Like I said, I've been recording for about a little over 2 hours now. That's before I make all the cuts and everything. I'm actually going to go grab a snack and a drink real quick before I keep going. That was a good snack.
Well then.
Really, I say snack, I just basically chowed through leftover pizza.
I'm so sleepy.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
Yep. I know that feeling. I know that feeling hard.
You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please
Fight.
shut up?
Fight.
You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Hmm?
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Who reaches their hand out to somebody like that early?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
It's because he was following you.
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
Piece of shit.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Mathura Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place.
I love how he just shoves Ryuji away.
Striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
Excuse me.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little
pretty much
convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth.
Well, I mean, you say convenient. I mean, really, it just takes one guy to be super weird and have no, like, social boundaries, which Yusuke.
So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
No. But that's not an option.
I see.
So.
Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Today's last day of exams. Seemed like some of those were kind of tough. Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score. Alright, so I got a decent... I did okay the last day, mixed with getting all the other questions correct. We should do pretty well. I'd say, above average.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
I'm feeling confident.
You traitor! Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Mathura Maze exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Mathura Maze, was it?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not much of an art guy. I mean, yeah, I've said this before. You know, I grew up, you know, my dad was a musician. He taught music. You know, I was in band. I studied music for a little bit in college. You know, I enjoyed that side of art, like visual, like paintings and shit. Never been my cup of tea. Hell, I once got yelled at an art museum for sitting down in a metal folding chair because they told me, hey, that's art. To which I responded, really? Couldn't even been talking about the famous artist Mathura Maze. That sounds about right. Blah, 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 all stuff. Is it really Mathura Maze? Yet we all know it is Mathura Maze. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're done. Oh, what to do?
Hey.
Yeah, we'd study. Brew coffee. Yeah, we could read a little bit. Yeah, start working on our proficiency some more.
Hey.
Okay, so the only way we can spend some time is here in words here in LeBlanc. Okay, I didn't think we had the ability to make curry just yet. Yeah, you know what? Let's clean up a little bit. Let's work on our kindness.
Oh.
Plus, it makes Sojiro happy with us. It's only going to be a tiny boost, but it's a boost all the same.
Hey. So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, all right?
Yeah, somebody should have already seen that cat.
Yeah.
You really came.
Thank you.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw, too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
Did we not just say stay in the freaking bag?
I told you not to come out!
Thank you, Ryuji.
Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
Yeah, let's learn about Mathura Maze.
I guess we should do a quick pass through it once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say?
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying...
Yeah, but what about the whole fact that you have a, you know, a private car with a private driver and all that shit?
Coming from the great artist Mathura Maze.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, you know, that it would be weird that he has a car as a famous artist, but acting like, oh, well, I don't get caught up in money and fame, yet I have a driver. Really? Yeah, again, I always say it, you know, you're rich and want to spend your money and do whatever you want with it. Yeah, okay, fine, cool, I respect that, but don't act holier than thou of, oh, well, oh, I am just a regular, ordinary. No, you're not. Just admit it. Just admit you're rich and, you know, go, yeah, I'm rich. Fuck you. You know what? I can respect that.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Mathura-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Katie, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you...
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artists satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me.
Could it be those weird leather pants you're wearing?
There are better pieces than this one.
Hey!
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now.
Yeah, about what?
Well, let me get to it. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Mathura Maze.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shack and Mathura Maze triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Mathura Maze we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Mathura will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Mathura? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Yeah, I gotta agree, he does.
No, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info and the address to his sensei's atelier.
Just say house.
He lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Mathura's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Okay.
In case we need to find out that rumor about Mathura is true, blah blah blah.
Well then.
Reminds me, Home Shopping Network. Yeah, it's... Okay, so we have the DVD player, but we don't have whatever to watch TV.
Oh.
So the shopping channel. Okay, using the home shopping program. Items bought through the home shopping program will be delivered to your door at a later date. Program airs on Sundays. Allergy relief pack, great for anyone who's being sick. 2 calming masks and 20 wide-eye drops. Next up, a cosmetic cure kit, 1 aroma machine, omnivitamin. This is a limited item. Blah 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 blah. Apparently the phones are ringing non-stop. If we buy one, then the other will probably be sold out. Gift set for health and cosmetics. Yeah, I really don't use gifts or anything in this game. So let's get the items.
Well then.
Alright. So I'm gonna assume all we can do is stuff here in. Yep, we can only do stuff in here. No, I'm trying to think what to call it. No crossword puzzle. Alright, let's finish reading. Boost our proficiency. God damn, I was really hoping that they'd change up the intro to this palace. Just because it's so
Let's get started.
flippin' slow. With the whole thing of, okay, first we have to go to the art exhibit, then we have to go to the house, and then we get just, you know, we barely dip our toe into the museum, and then we have to leave, then go talk to Kitagawa. Okay, fine, then we talk to Kitagawa. Fine, we really finally decide that we're going to go after Mathura. We go back into the palace. We go all the way to that one blocked off door. Great, now we got to go all the way back once Yusuke's finally awakened. Then we have to, or, you know, we hit that thing the next day. Then we have to go back in, do the whole thing about getting the door open. Yusuke awakens. Then we have to leave that day and go back the next day to then finish off the palace. And then we have to, it feels like there's a lot of wasted days and there's a lot of in and out when, you know, almost like the first time that we go in, instead of leaving, we just kept going. I think that's my biggest problem with it. Sorry. Hey there, I'm Dr. Maruki, the counselor. Thanks to the school, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I want to talk a little bit about how mental health and perception can affect you. Don't worry, I don't want you to stress out or anything. Just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind? See, what's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof it can even heal you depending on your outlook. So, Amamiya-kun.
Any ideas?
What do we call the phenomenon where believing in a treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? That's the placebo effect.
This is it.
That's right.
Yep, that's correct. Some people specify that placebos don't actually have any curative properties, but even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. Well, I think you just hit the point. I mean, it doesn't actually even heal you. It just makes you feel better. But, the placebos. Like, I wouldn't give somebody who desperately needs medicine to fix a problem placebos just to say, well, it made you feel better. Fine, but I'm still physically getting worse. I've never understood that. Whatever. We call that a nocebo. You get that question, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I'm going to ask to borrow his notes. Yeah, fuck all of you. They're my notes. Prick. That's just one example, but my point is that our minds and bodies are more connected than we think. So it's important not to push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest too, and it's my job to help with that. So come to the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. The mind affects the body, huh? You think I'll change back to a human, blah, blah, blah.
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
Who's gonna check that?
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master.
Like, is there a guy, on that train checking your, tickets or whatever? And then it also makes me ask the question, why didn't you just pay the pet fare?
Oh, Kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
Yeah, it's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous.
Wowie! Again!
Press gently, and button mash. Watch, the toy's about to vomit.
That's so funny! I want to hear it again!
Oh, I just threw open my mouth.
Oh, seriously?
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop.
Yeah, because if they're going to Shibuya, that's free with their little student pass. So, I mean, do they even have tickets? Do they even have, tickets or something that they can check that you didn't pay a pet fare or whatever? I don't know.
Bye-bye.
Whatever. I don't understand Japanese society.
Bye-bye!
So, which line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Ones who are in high school and don't have a car?
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
And that's... Yep, Station Square is down here. So pretty.
Wait.
Blah, 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 blah.
Suguru Kamoshida, former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament. Shujin Academy. seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Is that it?
We're at the right address. The door plate does say Mathura.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
Who is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well?
Yeah, don't sound too happy about it.
Hey. Sorry, but, we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Mathurame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Yeah, just come out and say it. That's gonna help.
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This? Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence, it is charity. And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now.
An asshole?
If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
You really think that?
Yusuke, what's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Mathura we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
How's the metanav?
Oh.
Hey, the app.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised none of you thought about checking that first.
Was it picking up our conversation? This display. It means that Mathura has a palace too, right? But why?
Mathura, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Mathura mistakes the shack for to enter his palace.
You mean like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden, though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison?
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain. Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
No candidates found.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
Yeah, I'm really surprised it took us this long to come up with museum.
Navigation? Whoa, really?
Excuse me.
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
Didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on 2 legs.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Forget that. Look! That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out. It's so extravagant, to the point that it's gaudy. It's a museum, right?
This is Mathura Maze?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
Mathura Maze's artwork is on display at museums in reality too, though. His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right. That aside, ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
Definitely.
Now that's our Joker. I feel the same.
But man, just look at that insane crowd.
Yes!
Well, then it's time to begin our infiltration. We're gonna have to win that gigantic line. We're not going through the front door. Let's go.
Yep.
This is really how he thinks of the rundown shack. It's overwhelmingly shiny. It's just not hitting me that this old guy's palace. That's why we're here, right? Come on, let's check it out.
I can see it.
Oh!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we have to go this way. I'll just take that. I'm not really sure what the point of jumping on that point was. But, yeah, whatever. And up we go. Grab that.
Hey!
Skylight's open. Think we can get in from here, but it's a pretty far drop. Will we be able to make it? Blah, blah, blah. We're a tool specialist, so what's your call, Joker? Let's do this.
How suspicious.
It's quiet in here. Almost eerily so. Hey, this... It's moving? Come on, we're in a palace. That ain't anything to be freaking out over. The palace reflects the ruler's heart. We may want to check the paintings out.
I can feel it.
Oh, hey, there's some kind of explanation here. Let me see. It's someone's name and age. What the hell? That can't be the title of the painting, right? Do you think it's the artist's name? Let's check the other paintings too. I think there might be something important about them. Checking for items, chests, anything interesting.
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Maturame's famous for having a variety of art styles, but all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Mathurame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
That name is a mouthful.
I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. All right, let's keep looking around for now.
A feeling we're gonna have to use that grappling hook eventually.
Wait!
Really?
Huh?
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
Huh? Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are?
Maturame's pupils.
I think you're right.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer. All right, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
I have something.
And a map. Yeah, we find something, investigate, blah, blah, blah. This pamphlet, blah, blah, blah. Museum guide, let's take that with us. It's a map, blah, blah, blah.
Joker! Oh!
Lunar Cutlass. Okay. Go ahead. Actually, let me double check, make sure it's stronger. Yeah, it's, Jesus Christ, it's stronger.
Ah. Look at this.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Mathurame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the Mathurame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him? But the moment they're not?
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
He did say that he owes Mathurame his life for being taken in.
But still.
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display. But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target Mathura?
Let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about!
Hold on, you two. We should confirm these facts with Yusuke once more.
Why? Why?
What though?
Thank you, Ryuji. Why? I don't get it. I mean, I kind of understand it's to introduce a little bit more of Yusuke, but even then, that doesn't completely make sense because Makoto didn't get anywhere near this much. I mean, yeah, we saw her a little bit around the school, that we understood who her character is, but we understand who Yusuke is, and we'd understand him a little bit more as we advance through the palace. We don't need to be taken out of the, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? We don't need to be taken out to talk to him to reconfirm these. We know that this guy has these distorted desires. We know this is what he's doing because the palace isn't lying to us. Yusuke at this moment is. And the only way to actually break through to him is to bring him here because he's so... I don't want to say it's Stockholm Syndrome, but in a way it kind of is. He's almost justified the abuse that's happening to him. You know, it's like I said, this palace, just the reason for this just kind of baffles me that they have so much. And I think in the vanilla playthrough, I call this rigmarole. It baffles me that they do so much of this because it's unnecessary. They're trying to drive home a point that's obvious, kind of like I do all the time.
Evidence that such crimes actually took place.
You know, that I do with my my points and whatnot. But still, we're not reviewing my opinions. We're reviewing a game.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Mathura yet.
You're right. I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Waste of time.
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Yeah, one of like 5 or 6 times you're gonna end up in a room alone with him during this entire freaking operation.
Famous renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
You know, I mean, I've heard people have said like this was the palace that made them not a big fan of this game. Cause, I mean, well, I like you know, like the 7 reasons whatever sort of things on and I know this is an Xbox channel. Outside Xbox, there we go. You know, like I love their like kind of like list videos, and they kind of went around all the people who were working on Outside Xbox, and then we're talking about games that they never finished because of certain reasons. And one of the reasons that one of the guys said they never finished Persona 5 was this freaking palace. It's because the game seems like it's actually moving along at a good pace for a Persona game. I mean, Persona games are slow. You just have to accept that, but it hits the Mathura Palace and just it's like you're kind of jogging along and somebody just grabs you by the collar and rips you back. That is what it feels like it does to the pace of this game. Sorry, I know, long-winded. It's just this has always bugged me about this game. In an amazing game, this might be one of the biggest flaws. Yeah.
Hey.
Package came for you, blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. What does that, whatever mask? Resist confuse. Meh. Cures dizzy. Okay. Not a bad thing to have. Alright. Well, we should be good to go. I'm gonna call this one here.
Oh!
Some reasonably priced nutrients. This ought to bring out a big bit of life back to the plant. So that gives us kindness. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, like I was saying, we're going to close here for now, guys. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links and stuff is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.